Hello, welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Morning and today we have Reverend Kenji Watanabe sharing on this Friday, the 17th of April 2026, or the 1st of March in the 14th year of Chonluguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Chanji Champuninge Kyombe. Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가전맨세 7. 전국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 활동과 연결된 의하는 생활을 통하여 심존 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 7. Our family, the owner of Chonluguk, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. Thank you. I'd like to share our True Mother's prayer at the 2024 HJ Cosmic Blessing. Most precious Heavenly Parent, here at the World Centre, the 2,100 couples who have come into your embrace, the blessed couples, good men and women who have received the blessing through true parents, are pure waters expressing what was originally your ideal of creation. May their path as blessed pure waters of true love expand endlessly throughout the world, transcending nations, sweeping across the 5 oceans and 6 continents in praise of you, Heavenly Parent. May all the blessed couples who have received the blessing today and are now able to live in heaven on earth with you, Heavenly Parent, thanks to true parents' earthly victory, give birth to many pure waters who realize your dream on earth and convey this news to the 8 billion people of the world. By participating in this blessing event, they will do their best to return the earth to its original state at the time of creation, so that all the terrible things that are happening around the world today, climate change, disease, and natural disasters that are causing this earth to suffer due to humanity's ignorance, will no longer threaten the lives of blessed families. The future of our blessed families is hopeful. Today, 2,100 blessed couples from around the world received the marriage blessing. May they become blessed couples who fulfill their responsibilities, give joy and praise to our Heavenly Parent, experience Heavenly Parent's love on earth for all time, realize Heavenly Parent's dream here on earth and in heaven, and live for eternity together with you, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Therefore, please accept this day with joy. May we receive glory. May the blessed couples fulfill their responsibilities and missions wherever they may be. I pray that these couples who have received the blessing, particularly in this era, in an environment wherein they can directly attend and live with Heavenly Parent, will form blessed families of whom history will be eternally proud and who will inspire their descendants to be filial sons and daughters and loyal patriots. I pray and dedicate this in the name of the true parents, Arju. Thank you. And before we welcome up Reverend Kenji, I'd like to share a praise song. Okay. So please enjoy.
Today the song that I will be singing is called For the Love. I believe this song True Mother really loves, and True Mother listened to this song a lot of time. As I look at the song that True Mother listened a lot, she always listened to the songs that has great meaning into their lyrics. So Let us have a longing heart towards True Mother to offer this praise.
이른 아침에 잠에서 깨어 님을 바라볼 수 있다면 물 안개 피는 강가에 서서 작은 미소로 님을 부르리 하루를 살아도 행복할 수 있다면 나는 그 길을 택하고 싶다 세상이 우리를 힘들게 하여도 우리들은 변하지 않아 님을 사랑하기에 저 하늘 끝에 마지막 남은 진실한 나로 오래 두어도 진정 변하지 않는 사랑으로 남게 해주오 내가 아플 때보다 님이 아파할 때가 내 가슴을 철들게 했고 님의 사랑 앞에 나는 옷을 벗었다 거짓의 옷을 벗어버렸다 님을 사랑하기에 저 하늘 끝에 마지막 남은 진실한 나로 오래 두어도 진정 변하지 않는 사랑으로 남게 해주오 님을 사랑하기에 저 하늘 끝에 마지막 남은 진실한 나로 오래 두어도 진정 변하지 않는 사랑으로 남게 해주오 사랑으로 남게 해주오 네, 감사합니다.
Yeah, and that's open up, Reverend Kenji. Thank you.
Good morning, brothers and sisters of the Oceania family. Let me set up the slideshow. Just a moment, please. Yep. All right. So today is the first day of the third month, 14th year of Cheonggil-guk. And originally, it was celebrated as the True Parents' Day. But of course, according to True Mother's instruction, the True Parents' Day was supposed to celebrate it in the same day as True Parents' Holy Wedding, which absolutely makes sense. And anyhow, today's sharing of the True Parents word is actually continuously come from the God's Will and the Word books, which was collected during the True Fathers, the incarceration in Dunbury, and all the contents are related to provincial time. And I really feel that this is a little relevant to situation that we are facing today. So today is the third part of the way of restoration. So let's begin. So historical foundation of restoration. So in these days, more principle of creation is emphasized. However, ignoring the history, we cannot properly stand for the future, and providence of restoration is actually providence of restoration of the creation, so recreation, process of recreation, and we really need to learn again and again the restoration course in which we see a clear clue how we can overcome the situation. Let's begin. So, so last week, I apologize that I couldn't make it because of the special mission. And 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, so I share the second part. The talk was about, the message was about the two parties in two nations in the womb of the Tamao. So Peres and Zerah symbolizes the communism and the democratic world. So more details further talking about here. Let's begin. Finally, during the struggle in Tamar's womb, the second son, Peretz, pushed Zerah back and came out first. So this reversal of the brother's position took place in the mother's womb. At this time, the principle that Jesus would be born from the lineage of Judah was established. So from this time, Cain was overcome and Abel was exalted, and restoration history could progress to increasingly larger spheres, from family to clan, from the clan to race, from the race to the nation. However, the Satanic world had already expanded in a parallel fashion from the family level to the clan and racial levels, and finally to the national level. Satan had already formed one nation, but God had to wait 2,000 years before the chosen people of Israel could be formed into one nation. Thus, both God's and Satan's camps advanced to the national level, but now God's nation had to become superior to Satan's nation. However, the people of Israel had made many mistakes in the course of history, from the family level to the level of clan, race, and nation. So John the Baptist came with the mission to restore all the failures made by the people of Israel. so that Messiah could come on a perfected foundation. The chosen people of Israel who became one with John the Baptist became a plus force as Abel, and Jesus came as a Messiah upon this foundation. So John the Baptist was in Cain's position relative to Jesus in Abel's position. So once that the people of Israel became completely one with Jesus Christ himself, he could have formed an absolute plus, then the people would stand in the position of absolute minus, and together with Jesus would have become one indestructible body. So when we look at the situation of the first Israel, which re-emerged in 1948, as same as the independence of the Korea from the Japan. So we have to reflect upon the what's happened to the first Israel, and we really need to pray for the Korea not to go to the same path that first Israel went. So God's dispensation, which reaches its peak of completion at the point of true parents, who are the absolute plus and absolute minus. So Jesus was crucified so that he was unable to become a true parent in his physical body. Although God's blood lineage had been established with Jesus, the position of true parents in spirit and in flesh could not emerge. The work of Christianity is limited to the spiritual realm alone. It brought only spiritual salvation. Physical salvation, namely the salvation of the physical life, has not been realized. So this slide emphasizes the 100% spiritual salvation through Christianity. However, physical salvation is still not not been given. So awaits true parents in spirit and flesh. The role of, I think I skipped the slide. Anyway, let me continue. So up until today, Christianity had only a spiritual father and a spiritual mother. Therefore, true parents had to come on earth, and we must walk the course of physical as well as spiritual rebirth through them. Conditionally or symbolically, we must re-enter the mother's womb in order to be born anew. In Christianity, up until today, the Holy Spirit has been taking the role of mother, so we are born again on the spiritual level through the mother, the Holy Spirit, and the Father's Spirit, Jesus' Spirit. So Father talking about the Holy Spirit as the Lord to pray of the mother. However, in the main Christianity, the Holy Spirit is regarded still kind of male dominated spirit or something, and there is a gap between understanding. But the true parents teaching divine principle talks very clearly about the role of the Holy Spirit, and rebirth that Christians talking about has to be done with the kind of female figure, with the Jesus as the male, the Messiah. Let me continue. Of course, we were born from our mother's womb. However, even beyond the womb, our life originated from our father's seed. Before the fall, the life of a son or daughter would certainly have started from within Adam's body as one seed. The seed which becomes a son or daughter exists within the father's body itself. So by tracing back to mother's womb, the blood lineage could be changed and restored, but so we have not reached father yet. Therefore, up until today, Christians have been longing to go again to their Father, the Lord of Second Coming, who is the origin of new life, reborn in both spirit and flesh. So very interesting, the icons there generated by the AI. So anyway, let me continue. And so necessity of rebirth in both spirit and flesh, and the promise of true parents, the division of the world in the last days, and the need for the physical foundation. The 7-year course and the restoration of the seed through unification church going to be discussed in following the presentation. So we cannot be satisfied with spiritual rebirth only. So we must be reborn both in spirit and in flesh. So in order to restart in spirit and in flesh, so we must go back to the position of the seed. To accomplish this dispensation, Jesus promised that a bride and a bridegroom would appear who could come true parents, so that we could become the seed sown again through them, to be born again as a new life in this world. So from what I have said, you will naturally understand whether or not it is necessary for the Lord of Second Coming to come on earth as Messiah. So talking about the last day division. So at the time of Jesus, this physical world was not restored, yet it has expanded up to the world level. Accordingly, in the last days, the whole world is divided into two, one side representing Satan and the other God. Nothing other than these two camps exist. There is confusion and chaos. The Messiah on earth must inherit the foundation from the Christian. So Christians have not been born completely yet. Therefore, we can say that they are just like a seed in Jesus' body. They have only spiritual elements of life. So therefore, a father must appear on earth and create a substantial physical foundation. So this is a very interesting analysis by Father on the Christians. They have a seed, they are the seed in Jesus' body. So spiritually, well, they engrafted onto the Jesus' heart. However, yet they are yet to receive physical salvation, 100% sure. And just remember that original plan for Christ of Second Advent was that to be accepted by the Christians, especially Korean Christians. When True Father was ready in 1945 and well accepted by the top leader of the Korea, who were Christians, could be easily connected to the worldwide foundation of Christianity, and world peace would have been established in 7 years. That's what I remember from the father's talk. And True Mother today also emphasizing the importance of the reaching out to the Christians, which totally makes sense. So Father said, for this reason, everybody has a 7-year course in which he or she has to unite with True Father before receiving Mother. So you must go back to the position of a seed in the body of unfallen, perfected Adam, who was not yet married. So you must go back to the source itself. So this seed is the genuine one. A seed that starts from Adam's body must be sown in the womb of restored Eve. So this work is being done by the Unification Church. So Father is talking about the clear mission of the Unification Church. Yeah. So task of restoring Jesus' position and the role of true children in rebirth, the process of the uniting with the true parents and true children for restoration, the restoration order of woman and man, and the significance of the first restored children will be discussed following the present the slides. So Jesus was rejected by the nation of Israel. Therefore, the very difficult task of restoring the position of Jesus was left for the Lord of Second Coming. So we have already been born with flesh and have grown up, so we cannot literally go back to the position of a seed. Therefore, so we must set conditions for rebirth by uniting with true children who are born from the true parents. The principle teaches that both Cain and Abel can be restored when Cain completely follows Abel. So we are in the position of Cain and must unite with sinless true children who are in Abel's position. So by uniting with them, so we can become restored children and receive the same grace. Accordingly, when sinless children are born from true parents, we should offer food and the things of creation in order to set the condition by which true parents can share the same elements with us. So in this way, so we must pass through the course where we participate in the position of true children. So we remember, as Father said before, like this, but we never ever thought seriously about how we should have been united with the true children who are in a able position. And more interesting, the talk comes here. Through whom are you going to set condition to become one with true children and become newly born? Father alone is not enough. You must go through both of the true parents. However important father may be, you must also pass through true mother and unite with the true children. True parents have both male and female children. A woman should become one with true father, true mother, and their female children. And a man should become one with true parents and their male children. I must have read this contents a couple of times before, but this time really struck me in this reading. Agenim, the first born child among true children, and went through tremendous sacrificial course. And well, I cannot tell detail, but New Zealand got a special connection with the EHNM. And we should have been united with the True Children's much earlier in order to really able to go through the path of a providential cause, so that the situation of today would have been avoided. So because a woman fell first, the restoration of woman is done first. Afterward, the restoration of man is completed. Who is actually in the position of the first restored woman? The first female child born from true parents is in that position. The first male child is the second child of true parents. This is only an outline and a very brief explanation. There are very deep and a complicated process behind it. So, true father must have a lot of things to explain in detail, but probably we can find the details in somewhere in a volume, more than 800 volumes of True Parent Speech. And so whatever happened in True Parents and True Family, we cannot just look at them from our viewpoint. And the same things apply to the situation that True Mother is going through. Anyhow, we should practice absolute faith, love, and obedience with the central pillar of the providence, which is True Mother on earth and True Father in heaven. Okay, so today's part is the third part of the path of restoration. The way of restoration consists of the 4 parts in total, and this is the third one. And next week I'm gonna cover the final part. Here, explored the profound journey of the restoration through historical foundations, the necessity of rebirth in both spirit and flesh, and pivotal roles of true parents and true children. So understanding these elements highlights the path toward the wholeness and the fulfillment of restoration history. So let us embrace this process to realize true restoration in our lives and the world. So still, situation of the world and the situation of our movement is in the process of restoration. That's the fact. But we see clear paths as we came to learn about the original idea of creation and root cause of the problem of the human beings through the fall, and we know about the principle of restoration through indemnity. Of course, based upon the declaration of the true parents, age of the Cheongil-guk has come, but the nation need to have the citizen of Cheongil-guk, and we really need to multiply the citizen of Cheongil-guk so that the nation substantially come to function. So anyway, as most of you may know that the True Mother's the surgery on the shoulder was successfully done, and taking a rest in the hospital, and I really hope that release from detention center come too soon. So thank you very much for your kind attention this morning, and please have a wonderful the weekend centering God and true parents. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Reverend Kenji, for sharing with us. And Friday, as you know, is our day for breakout session. But before we do that, I'd like to share another praise song. So I'll just bring that up. And 1 second. Yes. The previous one.
네, 오늘 찬양
Okay. Let's enjoy. Thank you.
하늘이시여 참 부모님이시여 그 멀었던 역사의 길 어찌 이리 걸어오셨소
세상에 빛을 주시어 우리를 밝혀주셨던 당신의 사랑 당신의 그 축복 받았으리라 이제는 그 길을 따라 그 사랑대로 살겠소 당신 얼굴에 환한 미소를 채워드리고 싶어요 외로움 가득 안고 가야 했던
Yeah, thank you. Now I'd like to create the three rooms that we have. The first room for witnessing, the second for peace and security, and the third for PCLC. So the rooms are created. So please join the room you wish.
There's three, yeah? Just go for it. Just choose a number.
What are the groups again, John?
Yeah. The first one is for witnessing, the second's for peace and security, and the third one's for PCLC.
Cool, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, how do you get into the chat room? Can somebody tell us?
It's the one thing.
Hi everyone.
Katrina, are you also trying to get into a group?
Yes, I am in the. Is that you, Kritha? I am.
Yeah, it's Keitha, yeah, and Tony, but
I chose also the group one. Did you choose a witnessing group?
we were trying to, but there was no. Usually, there's a box comes up and you click on it, but that didn't happen for us today.
Okay.
So I think we're still on the same screen. I don't think we're in a group. Oh, she's disappeared to a group.
welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good chance to share. It's time now to and time now to have a unison prayer. I'll just bring up the screen. Thank you. There it is. So let's pray together. Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, Reverend Kenji, again for sharing, and I hope everyone has a great day and see you all again tomorrow. So thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Rev Kenji, today.